Well, I have been AWOL. I forgot how to turn on my video here. Hey, good afternoon. G Force, Tom Ginn here today. G is for gratitude. The last couple weeks I've been just over with gratitude, buried with some great opportunities that have come my way. And last week I was not able to come on and do G Force, and but today I am back. So just turn on your notifications, tag and share with your friends. Gratitude does work. Gratitude is a very powerful principle. It eliminates negativity, keeps things in perspective, gives us hope and purpose. When you really understand the power of gratitude and apply it, things around you start changing. You start changing. It's amazing how it keeps you in balance. I call it homeostasis of your thinking. So it's balanced in its gratitude. So I have not been on for the last week, and I hope everybody had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. You know, taking some time to just be grateful for the country we're in, those that have sacrificed the most for our liberties, our freedoms, for us to be able to express ourselves in a very special way. So, but this week, moving forward, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So turn on your notifications, tag and share. It's going to be between 1 and 2 p.m. Central Time. In the previous month, we were going through The Ant and the Elephant, a very simplistic book, but a very powerful book of understanding that your subconscious mind is going to take you whatever you think about. Many times people think, well, it's my intellect, my reasoning is going to get me to my oasis. And again, this book, The Ant and the Elephant, it really draws a real clear picture of what's controlling you and where you're going in your life. And the beautiful thing about this, when you understand that your subconscious is the thing that's driving you to wherever your thinking is, either positive, the oasis, or negative, the desert. I highly recommend you get this book. We covered those basic principles, how they're formed, understanding that your conscious mind is the ant. It's the intellectual reasoning mind. But what responds to it and directs the travel to your destination is the subconscious mind. The elephant. The elephant. So I highly encourage that you get that. So before I get into the new place, I'm going to take it a step up in a higher level of understanding the power of your subconscious mind. Dr. Joseph Murphy. We're going to dive deeper into this so you have a better understanding that this is not something to take lightly. And when we understand how these principles form our behaviors, how we operate in this world, you're now a master. And I thank you very much for joining on. Here we have here, hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Good seeing you. Okay, congratulations. Okay. Hey, and Scott, hey, thanks for jumping on. Hey, share this out. But today, I hope I can talk over my gardeners out here. They're out there blowing and mowing, and so if you hear that background noise, I do apologize here. I didn't realize that they would be out here at this time today. So before I get into some principles and an introduction to this book, I want to make sure that we get the announcements out for today. So the announcements is Mark Gassert and I tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time, Elevate Your Profits. We're bringing in a wonderful guest to talk, that we'll be talking to tonight. Mike Brooks, IT to Success. He's going to be talking about how IT is being used, but he's also going to talk about his business principles, what's made him successful in his business and careers. So tonight, Mike Brooks is coming on, well known within the IT industry. We're not talking all IT, but we're talking about business principles, mindsets, all those things that are important to succeed in business. So join Mark Gassert and I tonight. Mike Brooks, IT to Success. Also want to make sure that in my announcement on Thursday evenings, Mark and I have a program or a seminar that we put on every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and in our Elevate Your Profits. And we'll be talking about on Thursday, and the registration link is right here below, is we're going to be talking about what are the things we need to understand about money to win, not just making of it, but have the dollars that create assets, that create income long term. We'll be talking about 7 principles that are destroying you financially. If you're not aware of them, you're in trouble financially. So we're going to lay those out, and then we'll give an invitation to find out different ways that I'm using these principles in my background, in my business. I come from a background of financial coaching, financial services of nearly 20 years, helping people win with money. But it goes beyond just the knowledge and the principles of success around money. We're going to be talking about how do you create $1 million asset in 1 year. And we'll talk about those specific principles. It isn't what you think. And I just guarantee you want to jump on and find out more about that on Thursday. So the link to register is below. Look forward to seeing you. Thanks for those that are joining in here today. Just want to acknowledge. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, you're well aware of this principle. It's powerful when you understand it. Thanks for making your comments there, Robert. So turn on your notifications, register for Thursday evening. That's a seminar, how to create $1 million asset in 1 year. And Mark and I will be covering those principles in a little more detail. So with that all said, we are now going to move back to the power of the subconscious mind. The author of the book is Dr. Joseph Murphy. If you don't know who he is, I encourage you to Google him. He's written several books. We're going to take what we talked about in the ant and the elephant and go a little bit deeper. I just want to pose some questions for you to consider. And there's a whole paragraph of questions. And I'm just going to hit a few of them. Ask yourself these questions. Some of them might relate to you. Some might be relate to somebody else. Do you know the answers? Why is one man sad and another man happy? Why is one man joyous and prosperous and another man is poor and miserable? Why is one man fearful and anxious and another man is full of faith and confidence? Why does one man have beautiful, luxurious home while the other man lives in a meager existence in a slum? Why does one man have great success and another man has abject failure. And there's probably 15 or 20 more questions. We'll be diving deep into each one of those as we go through this book. And I'm going to go through, these are the principles I've been taught and trained. My coaching program is all around how to uncover the elephant thinking. So if you want to find out more about what I do, the programs, how I do that, how I implement these processes in coaching and mentoring through those programs, you can reach out there. My calendar link is below. This month, I'll be putting out a special offer to one of my coaching programs, and it's going to be for only a select few. I go through an interview process, but the offer is going to be substantial in tuition reduction. But I will only work with 4 people at any given time, so I can dedicate myself to you and those that subscribe to the program. But I'm going to make it well worth it on an economic side for you this month. I'll be putting that offer out, so be prepared. When it goes out, it's going to be up for a very short period of time. There'll be a registration for an interview to see if we are right for each other. So today, I just want to introduce the next step, understanding the power of your subconscious. This is where it's all happening. The successes you have in life, all the failures you have in life, all the difficulties, how to deal with them, are controlled at the subconscious level. And so this is going to be a fun, we're going to go deeper in some of the principles, how to recognize your subconscious thinking, how do you reprogram yourself. I'll be putting up some video links for you to review. So it's going to be a pretty in-depth teaching. I may be doing this the entire month of June and possibly July, because there's so much in here. So turn on your notifications. Tag your friends. You don't want to miss some of these episodes. Even, watch them on the replays. Make comments. I'll get back to you. So this is the resource that we're going to be using again, Joseph Murphy. And I'm just going to pose a couple more questions for you to consider. Do you know the answers? Why is one man a genius in his work or profession, while another man toils and moils all his life without doing or accomplishing anything worthwhile? Now, we see it all the time. I just want to expand on that. We've got a lot of people that have degrees, PhDs, so on and so forth, and they're succeeding at a very high level. And then you take another person that has same educational background, PhDs, and they're struggling. What's the difference? It isn't because one is smarter than the other, or some of the things we perceive that they're lucky and all those things. So we'll explore some of those questions. Another one here. Why is one woman happily married and her sister is very unhappy and frustrated? So we'll start uncovering in this book. I highly encourage you. We'll go through it by chapters and some key points in that. So I highly encourage you to get Joseph Murphy's book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Dr. Joseph Murphy. So with that, I'm so grateful. So what's been happening the last couple of weeks, and I'm back in the saddle, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. My goal is again to have guest speakers, guest influencers that have been through this journey, understand the power of the subconscious on Fridays for interviews. So I appreciate everybody being here today. I didn't fall off the earth, but I was AWOL there for a little over a week. So I am so grateful for this moment. I'm so grateful for you. I'm excited for you. But to achieve what you're seeking, the oasis that you're looking for, you've got to do an internal work. There's a lot of shelf help out there. I've got a whole library of books. Many people read books or start to read a book, but I guarantee you, just having a book and reading a book isn't going to, in most cases, isn't going to get you to where you want to go. It'll teach you some principles, but change comes at the subconscious level. And I really want to help you better understand this principle. And gratitude in building that subconscious belief in yourself, being grateful for your talents, your genius, is all hidden within your subconscious. And so I'm so grateful for this day and this moment. We will see you Wednesday. Thanks, Robert. We all fall out of reality from time to time through distractions or whatever the case may be. But gratitude will always bring you back to true reality, your own reality. And how you deal with it is through gratitude, understanding the subconscious mind. So with that all said, everybody have a blessed day. Turn on your notifications for Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. And I look forward to diving deeper into understanding the subconscious, the elephant. And understand the elephant, the subconscious, will get you to your oasis, or it will get you to the desert. You have a choice. And when you understand your subconscious, you're in a great place to go. Hey, I like that. So that's your license plates, Robert? Gratitude. Love it. I love it. Thanks, Robert, for being here. Share this out with your friends and family. Make any comments. And again, if you need to get a hold of me, want to know more about what I'm doing, how I can, help you in any of these areas, there's my my email, my schedule, my calendar's right there. So please reach out to me. Glad to have some conversation with you. And finally, Robert came back on again. Yeah, okay, it's not on your current one. It was on one of your Cadillacs. Okay, I love it. Have a good one. God bless everybody. Gratitude. When you really understand and apply gratitude in your life and share it with other people, everything changes. It negates negativity, gives you hope, gives you purpose, helps you deal with any circumstance in a different perspective. With that all said, we're signing out. See you Wednesday. G-Force. I encourage you to, if you can, get this book because we'll be working through it. So have a great day. Still trying to figure out, been a week, I forgot how to sign out here.